Good morning, people. I hope everybody is doing great. Hope you can hear me. All right, guys. So let's start the session. Okay. So, guys, nothing new in the markets. The markets are still sideways. It's not going anywhere. Okay. It's still the same. We do not really have any movement on any direction. Yes, there is a quick update on PAXG, which is gold. So, gold did recover, but eventually it got rejected from this $4,600 resistance and is now heading downwards slowly, right? There is this support on gold chart around the 4,400 mark. So if price goes below this, then there is a high chance that the price can come down. Okay, so keep an eye on gold. Today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, right? From the geopolitical standpoint, the US market, I mean, Trump has given a pause for the war for 5 days, and that 5 day period ends tomorrow after the market closes. So there is high chances of US military invading Iran's own land. Okay, so I think US Marines have somewhere approached the Iranian land, and there is a chance of invasion on ground. Okay, and if this happens, then obviously what I believe is, if the US is successful enough to take control of the Strait of Hormuz, then the war situation will eventually stabilize and the markets should recover. Why? Because Iran is threatening to, of course, right? The Strait of Hormuz is not operational, and that is all thanks to Iran. So, if by any chance the US military, right, successfully establishes control on the Strait of Hormuz, then eventually the markets will uh, recover. Okay. So we have a few doubts. So let me check. Please share analysis on XMR USDT. Sure. So XMR USDT currently is sideways. There is a resistance at around the 380 zone, from where the market has rejected and come down. As of now, here the market is sideways. There is this support uh, of 335 to 340. Okay. However, do not really expect prices to hold. I mean, if the Bitcoin price comes down, so everything is dependent on BTC. BTC is also sort of sideways now, not trending. The entire global market is falling down. If you check Nifty also, so Nifty has also rejected from this short term sort of a. It has given a pullback yesterday, and now it is again coming down. Okay, so I don't really see the markets giving a complete recovery. Okay, the markets are not, you know, great enough to give a complete recovery. What we rather expect is the market can slowly start to fall. Okay, so XMR, coming back to XMR, nothing fancy here. Okay, Next doubt, as I've learned 12x yesterday at 1 p.m. around. Okay, stop loss 329 and entries 340. Okay, take profit 351. To be very honest, I mean, see, you can hold with the stop loss, but high chances that the market will actually go down. So you can see what structure it is forming. It is forming this kind of structure, something like this. So yeah, if you don't want to lose a lot of money, then I think this would be at the right time to exit the trade. To be very honest, okay, because every time it tries to go up, it comes back down. Okay, so can't do anything about it. So I hope it is clear. Chalo. So I hope that is clear. Now let's come back to Ethereum. So I'm sharing a few trade setups from my end. So the first is PAXG, and we are basically bearish on PAXG for today. Okay. Plus, let's have a look at BTC. So BTC, I see. Wait a second, not BTC. Maybe Solana. So I have a 348 looks difficult, very difficult. So Solana, we are having a short setup. So 89. Wait a second. 89 to 89.5. Okay. Target is 80, 81, and stop loss 81 is the target, and the stop loss is near 97. Leverage can be 5x, not 3, 5. Rejection from resistance. Okay, I think you guys must have received a short trade on your screen. Current scenario I've told you, right? If you don't want to lose, I mean, see, if your entry is at 348 and your stop loss is 336, then I mean, see, high chances that the price will hit your stop loss. High chances. Okay. ETH can also reach this level, $2,000. Okay. So the entire market looks sort of weak because the prices have rejected from nearby resistances. If you look at the US market, the US futures also, so it is also continuing on the downward direction. So I see a much lower low for this particular time. Even Nifty, you can see Nifty today is okay. Just a second. Nifty is not. This is not Nifty, right? Wait a second. Yeah, today Nifty is not open. Okay, fine. So that's not a problem. But what we can understand from this current market scenario is the prices can go downwards further. Okay, because the geopolitical tensions have not, you know, turned better in any way. Okay, everything is still the same. Everything is still panicky. And as I told you, right, Trump is trying its best to establish control over the Strait of Hormuz, and Iran is, of course, not going down at any cost. Meanwhile, you know, on the other hand, there is Russia and Ukraine, which are also currently in some sort of a conflict. Okay, so Ukraine, bombed one of the largest oil refineries of Russia. Okay, and Russia in return attacked Ukraine with a lot of drones and everything. Right, that's what has happened. Okay, so that's what is happening between Russia and Ukraine, and these tensions are not going to go down anytime soon. Right. On the East Asia side, we have China and Taiwan who are sort of getting into a conflict. Okay. So if Iran continues to do what they are basically trying to, trying to establish control over Strait of Hormuz and, you know, not agreeing for any sort of peace, ceasefire or anything, right? So this is what is likely to continue. So that is the overall scenario of the market, guys. Okay. I would want to know your doubts. What do you think about this market, right? What do you think, guys? So Bitcoin is currently sort of sideways. Ethereum is uh, near 2120. Okay. Then we have Solana, which is near 89. It has rejected from 90. And that's what the overall market scenario is. Okay. You can see there is a huge gap on the chart of Ethereum. You know, this this particular point in price from where the price gave this move, markets are definitely going to come back to this particular region. High chances. Okay. RSI might show it to be, you know, giving you a might be giving you a buy opportunity, but this is not how the market works, guys. See, everything is sort of bearish. I know it is near a support, and RSI might be around 30. So you might look into this as a buying opportunity, but yeah, the price might go up from here, but it will not come to 350 or 348 right away. Before that, there might be a case where the price just falls. Okay, because see, BTC, it is rejecting from resistance, it is coming down. Ethereum, it is rejecting from resistance, it is coming down. Right? You look at gold, gold is also falling. So everything, all the coins, also gold, all the assets are following the same price action. Okay, so this is the problem. You can see Nasdaq also sort of giving the same price action. What does this tell you? This tells that the markets are not so strong. Also, let's have a look at US oil. So US oil has started to slowly go up again. Okay, which means there could be a potential development in the Iran-Israel conflict anytime soon. Okay, hope that is clear. So this is the overview of the markets, guys. I mean, what's your entry price, Shubhajit? What's your entry price? Is it 348? Okay, so 340.08. Okay, so 340.08. It's around this price. See, this much of pullback can happen. I thought your entry was at 348. So what I can tell you is you can keep a stop loss of around 333 and hold. 333 stop loss and hold. If it wants to come back up, then it will. But less chances. Okay, I'll be clear. You can exit then. I don't think it will be a big loss anyways. It will be a 50-60 rupees loss only. Okay. So guys, I hope it is clear and covered a lot of things, especially about the geopolitics. So accordingly, place the trades. Do not sort of take a lot of risk. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining in. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.